And so do the starters in the second heat, and plenty of speed off the front line. Corfu, the Victorian, drawn in 2. Kyala Fling from New South Wales drawn 4. And the Queenslander Bryden Duke, who has plenty of early speed, drawn in 5. And it really will be a battle royale going into that first turn. Off the second line, the 1987 Inter-Dominion champion. The first time we'll see him tonight, My Lightning Blue, drawn in 9. The South Australian Whirley Dream, who started in the Miracle Mile, in 8. And Gaelic Skipper, a relatively unknown New Zealander, but we'll have plenty to watch for in Heat 2.
Well, plenty of support in the ring in the second heat for the defending champion, My Lightning Blue. At the moment, around 13 to 8 has been 7 to 4, 5 to 4. Also, some good support for Michael Ilsley's horse, Kyala Fling, at 9 to 4. And in the ring as well, Lessay and Whirley Dream both at 7s. Some strong support for those horses as well.
So Michael Ilsley just getting off one of those favoured runners there. Kyala Fling gets out with a wing on every foot, and I dare say it will be really one of those leaders going into that first turn. Michael Ilsley, who last year drove Paleface Bubble to second in the Inter-Dominion Championship. From South Australia, we're representative here tonight is Whirley Dream, Lance Justice, the trainer and driver. And of course, Whirley Dream was here not all that long ago in the Miracle Mile, a horse who's had a lot of starts, he's had a lot of wins, he's a little bit underrated at times, but on his night, he can be as good as anyone. And again, we see those cerise colours with the blue V, the green sleeves and the white cap. Last year, they were carried to victory in the Inter-Dominion Championship, and by this very horse, My Lightning Blue, he's favourite for the second heat. Let's go and see how he went. So they're starting to move up behind the mobile barrier now for Heat 2 of the Foster's Inter-Dominion here at Harold Park. Lessay on the inside. Barwin Bill goes up. Corfu's back a little bit in the red with the black and white checks. Kyala Fling back a bit, and so too is Bryden Duke. Outside of the front here, Arden Meadow. So they're about to go in the second heat. Kyala Fling normally gets out very quickly. Let's see what happens tonight. Corfu got away well there in 2. Lessay going well from the inside, and Kyala Fling 3 wide as they go into the first turn, and Bryden Duke has caught 4 wide. Oh, going into a gallop as Lessay, which has caused a little bit of confusion back in the field, and going to the lead and taking over as the Victorian Corfu. Leads out to Kyala Fling. Bryden Duke, the Queenslander, goes up on the outside without cover, and he looks pretty keen to take on the leaders. Whirley Dream got away well off the second row and is moving forward, getting onto his back as Lessay. Down on the inside then is Gaelic Skipper, the New Zealander from Barwin Bill, who's back there 4th last. On the inside behind those then is the Western Australian Arden Meadow. On the outside, My Lightning Blue, the Victorian, and Robert John last of all, and Jimmy O'Sullivan is taking off from second last on My Lightning Blue as they go to the back with 1,400 metres to travel. Bryden Duke trying to slow them down in front. He doesn't realise that there's a big danger looming up around the outside, 3 wide. Corfu's on the inside running second, but not for long. There goes My Lightning Blue. He's tough and he's hard, and Jimmy O'Sullivan quite content to go up there and sit without cover. Third now is Corfu. 1-1 the South Australian Whirley Dream, followed by Kyala Fling. He's been shuffled back on the fence and awkwardly positioned there, running 5th on the fence. Lessay behind those. Gaelic Skipper is back there, 4th last on the inside. On the outside there, 3rd last Barwin Bill. In those check colours there, the purple and white checks back. Second last is Arden Meadow, and Robert John last of all. First quarter of the last mile in 30.9 as they come down the main straight and hear the bell with just over a lap to go. And the second quarter has been carved out in 31.2 as they pass the winning post. Bryden Duke in front to My Lightning Blue. Corfu running 3rd on the fence from Whirley Dream as Lessay takes off to go forward 3 wide. Down on the fence, Kyala Fling still awkwardly positioned. Robert John going forward from Barwin Bill. Gaelic Skipper, and last of all is Arden Meadow. Down the back the last time. Inside 500 metres to travel in the second heat of the Foster's Inter-Dominion, and My Lightning Blue getting closer to Bryden Duke on the outside. In fact, My Lightning Blue's poked his head in front as they go past the 400. 29.8 the third quarter, and it's My Lightning Blue in front. Bryden Duke has called it a day on the inside and starting to come home reasonably well behind those as Whirley Dream. He could be the danger. Corfu bailed up without anywhere to go at the moment behind those. Kyala Fling under a bit of pressure with Robert John, Gaelic Skipper and Barwin Bill around the turn, and it's My Lightning Blue in front. Here comes Whirley Dream. My Lightning Blue, Whirley Dream. Whirley Dream on the outside. My Lightning Blue, the inside is finding plenty. My Lightning Blue, Whirley Dream. I'd say My Lightning Blue has lasted. He's won it a lip, the Whirley Dream. Third perhaps Kyala Fling in front of the very fast finishing Gaelic Skipper from Robert John. Behind those Barwin Bill, Bryden Duke. Behind those then Corfu, second last Arden Meadow, and Lessay stopped badly to finish last. Well, what a tremendous performance here. My Lightning Blue, he pulled out everything, and this is the way this horse, he showed a lot of courage and determination to win last year in Christchurch, and I feel that he's found just that little bit too much for the South Australian here. Lance Justice on the outside with Whirley Dream. On the inside, it's Jimmy O'Sullivan and My Lightning Blue, and look at them, they go to the line. A stride from home, I think that Whirley Dream might have had it, but right on the wire, the one on the inside, but it's a treacherous angle here at Harold Park. Now, if that particular freeze there is right on the winning post, you'd probably go for the outside horse. And that's exactly what happened. The outside horse got there by a nose. Whirley Dream, trained and driven by Lance Justice in South Australia. Number 9, My Lightning Blue, second, trained and driven by Jimmy O'Sullivan in Victoria. And third, number 4, Kyala Fling, trained and driven by Michael Ilsley in New South Wales.